Let us now work on registering user. Successfully, we have created user model. I will close this. Now, inside this controller folder, I will be creating one file. I will give the file name as usercontroller.js. So here, I will be writing export const. I will give the function name as register user. Before that, let me open product controller. Now inside this product controller, we have used this handle async error so that we can easily handle validation errors. Same thing I will be doing for user controller. I will copy this function and this one I will be making as async function. Inside this, I will pass request. I will be passing response and then I will be passing next. I will come to product controller. Now this handle async I have to import. Above this I will be writing this import. Inside this middleware we have already created this function. Let me open. Using this we can easily handle validation errors. So each and every time we do not have to write try and catch block. So that is the reason we have created the middleware. Using that we can easily handle validation errors. Now using this function, we are just going to register user. Basically, we are creating new user. So here I will write const. Inside this, I will access name. I will access email and then I will be accessing password. So these three values I will be getting from body. Here I will write request.body. Below this, I'm just going to create user. I will write here const. I will create the variable user. I will be using await. Then here I'm just going to use my user model. So for that I have to import my user model. I will write import user from. I will come inside this models folder. Inside that we are having this user model.js. So using this model we will have access to all this method. I will be accessing create. Inside this I will be passing this name. Whatever name user has entered, that name I will be storing inside user collection. Then I will be passing email. Then I'm going to pass the password. Here, let me open this user model. And inside this, you can see we have name, we have email, and we have password, which we are going to get from body. And then for avatar image, we will be using Cloudinary. But as of now, here I will be writing avatar. Inside this, I will be passing this public ID. Here I will write this is temp ID. Okay, later on we are going to set up Cloudinary. But as of now, this data, whenever I am creating user, this value will be assigned to this public ID. Below this, I will write URL. And for this, I will copy same thing. Here I will be pasting this is temp URL. So inside this user model, you can see avatar is nothing but object where I am having public ID and URL. Role, I do not have to give anything because by default we have set to user. So using these values, we are going to create new user. Below this, once my user is created successfully, here I will be sending the response. Response.status. Whenever we are creating resource, we will pass status code as 201. Then I will be writing JSON. Here I will write success to be true. Below this entire user, whatever we have created, I'm just going to pass that user as my response. Okay, what we have done inside this controller, we have only created the function. But for this, we have not added any route. So inside this routes, I will be creating one file. I will give the file name as userroutes.js and I will be closing all the files. and I'm just going to open my product routes. Inside this, what we have done, we have imported Express. Same thing, I will be writing import Express from Express. Then here, we are going to access this router method, and this entire value, I'm just going to assign to the variable router. Below this, I'm just going to do export default of my router. And here in between, I'm going to create the route. I will write here router dot route. Inside this, I'm just going to give the path. My path is nothing but register. You can give anything, okay? Exact same thing what we have done inside this product routes.js. And what I have to do, I'm creating user. So here I will be using post. As soon as I do this request, inside this post, I just have to call this register user function. Above this, I'm just going to import the function. Here I will write register user from, I will come inside this controller. Inside that, I am having user controller.js. Let me open this file. I have already exported the function. So here inside this user route, I'm just going to import that function. And we have done named export. So whenever we are importing, we have to use this curly braces. Now once we have defined the route, I will open app.js. Here below this, same thing, I'm going to copy app.use, same API slash v1. Now instead of product, I will be giving user. Above this, I'm just going to import the route. Here, I will write import user from user routes.js. Okay, done. First, we have created function, and then inside this user route, we have added the route, and inside this app.js, we are including that middleware. Now inside this postman, here I will click on these three dots. I will add folder. I will give the folder name as authentication. And from this product, I will copy this route, click on plus. Here I will be pasting request. I will be changing to post. And after this, I have to give API slash v1 slash register. Now I will come to body. I will select raw, and here JSON is selected. Inside this, what we have to give? We have to give name. Name I will be giving Khanam. Below this, I will be writing email. Email I will write khanam@gmail.com. Separate by comma. Then what I have to give? I have to give password. Password I should be having 8 characters. I will write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. This entire data you have to pass. You can see we have passed name, we have passed email, and we have passed password, which we are accessing from request.body. So that is the reason inside this body we are passing these three values. Now I will click on send. Don't forget to start the server. I will click on send. As soon as I send, successfully I am able to get the response. Inside this response, I am having success as through and complete user detail. Close this. Now you can see success as through. Here inside this, name is Khanam, email is this, password, whatever I have given. And while creating user, I have given this avatar for which I have assigned this default value. And by default, we are having role. And whenever we are inserting document, we will be having this ID. And then using this timestamp, you can see I am having this created at, and I am having this updated properties. Successfully, we are able to register user. Now I will open MongoDB Compass. Here I am having localhost. Click on connect. Here you can see I am having e-commerce. As soon as we inserted the data, user collection is created, and inside this we are having complete user detail which we have registered. Validation will also be working fine. Now I will only give 2 characters. I will click on send. Now you can see user validation field name should contain more than 3 characters. Now I will be giving proper name, but here for password I will only give 9. Click on send. Now you can see password validation is failed. Password should be greater than 8 characters. Then finally email, I will remove at. Click on send. Open this. Now you can see user validation failed. Email, please enter valid email, and password should be greater than 8 characters. Successfully, we have easily handled all these validation errors by using our middleware. Now I will click on the save button. I will come inside this MERN e-commerce. Click on authentication. Here I will change the request name. I will give register user. Click on save.